the call standards are important. I make this for every dealership. And because we're buy here, pay here, we're doing it slightly different. We're not focused on making appointments as much as we're focused on generating that opportunity with STIPs and whatnot. So we need completed credit apps, we need completed STIPs. So how do we get better on the phones? We hold ourselves accountable. We have call standards. So I have 5. I limited it to 5 in this case. Your first call standard is your agent identified. That would be you. You pick up the call, on an inbound call, that is. You smile, you get excited. By the way, when you smile, it comes out in your personality on the phone. I don't know if you're aware of that. I recommend, and I learned this a long time ago, you get a little mirror so you can look at yourself when you're on the phone. You'll be surprised at how sometimes we don't pay attention, we don't notice how we look. But when you make that smile, you're happier. You let that personality out, you do much better on the call. So with that being said, agent identified, smile on the phone, be excited, make sure that you identify your name on every call that you pick up. For example, Auto Credit USA, Columbia City, this is Stan, how may I assist you? Anytime a call comes in, doesn't matter what source they come in, that's how you identify yourselves. That's the first step. Step number 2, voicemails and missed calls. I do not like calls being missed. It's going to happen. There's 3 people here, so it's going to happen. We want to try to eliminate that as much as we can. If a voicemail or a missed call happens, we want to call that customer back literally right away. First person that sees it. When you let a phone call go missed, your likelihood of getting that person back on the phone is very poor because they might not call back or they might not pick up. So it's very important that we eliminate calls going to voicemail. We want to, step number 3, we want to obtain customer information 110% of the time. I say that because this is very important. I want you to be the best that you could be for a buy here, pay here. We know there's 3 or 4 others in the area. We know that you guys have better quality vehicles, you have better policies. I want you to be better than anybody else on the phone because it's very simple for an independent pre-owned dealership, buy here, pay here, to just take a call, handle a lead, and just move on. We're better than that. So 110% of the time. So first name, last name, phone number. If you can get an email address if possible, great. You might have to communicate by email because you're going to have to send you their STIPs, right? I want you to grow the conversation into a complete credit application. So those are the first 3 steps right there. We're starting off with agent identified. Do not allow a call to go to voicemail or become a missed call. And I want you to obtain the information 110% of the time. That's the